Pumping iron, day 138. I think, yeah, 138. It's chest day. I've already finished the workout, so I'm just going to do like a one, just the beginning intro. But yeah, got back from Hawaii last night. I ended up not lifting. I mean, the gym was practically closed at the time I was all settled in. So I'm glad I got the lift in, Sunday morning in Hawaii. But I mean, if I didn't lift, I would definitely have made an effort to lift when I got back. The gym, I think, still had like 2 hours open, and my legs are pretty sore. I think it was a combination of the hike and doing leg day. But anyway, we did chest today, and we got 3 sets of 7 at 255, which was really good. I think that put it in the calculator is 315 on the dot. Well, that's just for one set. I mean, I don't know how it works with multiple sets, but if I can get 3 sets of 7, I'm sure I could, if I really maxed out at 255, and for reps I get 8.5 to 9. So that's good. I'm going home for spring break. I'll be back this Saturday, which is really, really nice. I'll probably max out both bench and squat. I like doing that. First off, I got better spotters, and second of all, it's just better environment. I got friends there and all that. Get you more amped up, right? Even though I did hit my squat max here, but I've hit my bench max back home and my old squat max back home. So I'm excited to do that. So that'll be fun. Lift with Dad, and Jang, and Eamon, and all the people, the whole squad. And it should be pretty fun. That's gonna be this week. I'll be home for about 8 days, which is awesome. I can see the family. Get to go back home, which I'm missing right now. So, but yeah, Hawaii was very fun. We got to get back on the grind. It's also 187 this morning, which is nice. Got up to, I think my heaviest was 191 one morning. A little out of control on the bulk, but being on vacation, you think, you gain weight, but you just eat less, especially without the meal hall, and just like the abundance of food. So that's good. So I want to gain weight, right, but not too fast, right? I'll be okay with being 190 in the morning in like a few weeks. Right now, it's not worth it. And also on that note, for the summer, I'm doing the show, right? Depends where, I'm working next summer. I might work at like a dude ranch in Colorado. One of my friends recommended it to me in Pike. Said it's awesome. I'd love to do it, right? In the wilderness, you can play guitar. You just work on trails and stuff. The only downside to that is, first, I'm not home, and second of all, there's not a great gym. So there's downsides to that, but I think it'd be a cool experience, and I'd still be able to do a remote internship, which it would be great. Honestly, I think I just like it the most because it's something new, and I think that's what you need to challenge yourself, right? Because like when I first heard about it, I was like, oh yeah, I want to do it. The thing that I realized is, like, oftentimes you start thinking yourself out of it. And you just start thinking about the cons of it more than the pros of it. And it's change, big change. It's hard to change, but I think it'd be good. And new experiences, like coming out here for college is definitely a new experience, right? I think, again, like doing that when you're young, when I'm 18, 19 years old, living in Colorado with a bunch of college kids and getting paid to do it, and just living in wilderness is something that I'll probably never get to do again, right? Especially with what I want to go to career-wise. So I mean, I'll probably if I get it, I still have to make a decision, right? It's good to have options, but we'll see what happens with that. It'd be really, really awesome to do. And I think the two downsides, not being home and lack of a gym, would not be great, right? It's my last summer to go home before I have, real internships, right? That sophomore summer and junior summer, hopefully getting finance, related internships in person somewhere else. So, I'd be missing out on that, but you just got to weigh the pros and the cons when you make decisions. Think logically about, what you want to do. And I feel like it'd probably be one of the most fun summers of my life, right? Get to help people out, and have fun doing it, right? And I think just the biggest thing for me is just being able to play guitar in Colorado, in the most beautiful place in America. So that'd be obviously idealized, but you get the gist. It'd still be pretty crazy to do. But yeah, on a lifting note, right? I looked up. There's like one gym. It's like a rec gym. It has some stuff, but you could always shift some weights out there. It'd be funny. Which I would do it, right? I really want to. My goal is doing that bodybuilding show, and not just doing it, but being the best in the best shape I can, right? And if that really is my one true goal, then I probably should stay home and lift. But I think I have multiple goals with life, and lifting is a big part, but not the only part, right? So you got to adjust for what you want to do, I think career-wise and just being happy and living life, right? Making memories is probably the most important thing over gym, besides family and relationships. So there's a lot of decisions to be made, but I think if you think about it and you talk to people and talk to God about what you want to do, then you can make the best decision. And the thing is, once you make a decision, you kind of have to embrace it. I can relate it to a finance term, the sunk cost fallacy. It's like when you spend $1 million making a movie and you're halfway done and they want to scrap the movie. And you're like, well, I already put $1 million in, right? But you can't look at it like that. That $1 million is gone and never getting it back, right? So you're really just making a decision as if you hadn't put any money in, right? They say you need $1 million more to finish the movie. You're just looking at that $1 million, not the stuff you already put in. It's like if you make a decision, you commit, sign the contract, sign the papers, all that, and you're regretting it. Well, you got to make the most out of the situation. You already, the sunk cost, right? You got to evaluate what you want to do from that point forward, and give it your best effort, right? So, all of that to say, make informed choices and decisions that align with your goals. It's the best thing you can do. But yeah, I didn't really talk about chest that much, but I'm always at my sister's house. But just a bit good chest day. Back tomorrow. We're gonna deadlift, and we're just gonna keep going. Day 138. Season 2 is 38% done. Who knows how many seasons we'll go through. I'll say season's 100 episodes. Obviously, I want to make 2 a year. Right, and I'll do my best to do that. And, we'll just have to see what happens with that. Yeah, it's no point in looking at that. We'll just take it one day at a time, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.